So I think it's time to add a little laughter to our little session today. So I brought upon somebody who's an amazing human being. Not only does he love fur babies like me, but he's somebody who's a natural when it comes to the human nature and looking at things from a different perspective, a humorous perspective. In fact, I was actually thinking that we need to talk to him about getting a book up with all his comedy. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce you to an absolutely amazing soul that I met a few weeks ago, and he's now doing amazing things. The mind is a beautiful thing. They say when you laugh, you create endorphins. Endorphins create happy people. Happy people just don't kill each other. So put your hands together and welcome the most amazing Sir Bastion.
Hi everybody, good to be here. I'm so nervous. I've never been in front of so much people before. And thank you for being here. Without you, it's not a show. I just want to say congratulations to the authors and the poets. You guys are lucky, you are very lucky. The reason why I'm saying that, I mean, you're my guy looking, how come a good looking guy like me became a comedian? I was also an author, a poet, but I didn't have the chance in my time. So the only thing that was available was comedy, so I took up comedy. This week here has been a great week. There's been a lot of good things happening. We had the Diwali festival, and I shared my birthday with Shah Rukh Khan yesterday. And when I became a comedian, before I became a comedian, I was looking what I need to become a comedian. So I asked people, I went around asking people what I need to become a comedian. So they told me, you know what, you need good material. I said, why? That's what's so hard about getting good material. So I went to a fabric shop, and I spoke to the sales lady. I said, you know what, I'm looking for some good fabric and a good material. She said, sure. And she brought this big bales of material. And she looked and she asked me, by the way, sir, what do you want to do with this material? I said, no, I need to make people laugh. And then she looked at me and, in a funny way, and she worried me. And also, my mother-in-law. I'm not in the good books with my mother-in-law because one morning I got up, I said she didn't go to work. I went to my wife and I asked her, your mother is sick? She says, no, man, because of you, your mother now go to work. I said, what did I do that your mother now go to work? Okay. Apparently when the mother works in a factory, by the way. So when they go during the lunch break, when they sit and talk, they talk about, everybody's story. So apparently why she didn't go to work? Because all other ladies will start talking about their son-in-law is a doctor, their son-in-law is a businessman. How is she going to say that their son-in-law is a comedian? I had some time that I needed to use, so I decided to go to an old age home. And I said, no, let me go and spend the day at the old age home and visit people, all the old people. And I walked around and this one old man caught my eye. I went up to him and I saw him sitting alone. And I spoke to him, he introduced himself, I introduced myself. And I asked him, you don't get visitors? He said, no, Nina. My children are very busy, they won't, they got they're busy, so that's why they can't come here. So we kept on talking, and then, as the conversation went, he had a bowl of nuts next to on the table. And while I unconsciously started eating the nuts. And when I finished the conversation, I realized I ate all the nuts from the bowl. And I felt bad about it. So I said, Uncle, you know what? I'm feeling bad, I ate your nuts. Can I go buy you a packet of nuts? He said, no, Nina, don't worry. I said, no, man, I'm feeling bad. Can I leave some money with you? He said, no, Nina. The nurses came and gave me choc nuts, and I sucked all the chocolate and I had the nuts. Every morning, I see my wife, at certain time she goes and she pulls the curtain and she looks through the thing and she spends some time looking and she comes back. So I see this happening like every day. So I asked her, one day while we were having our meal, I asked her, why every day are you praying or are you looking at this rain or what? She said, no, man. Why can't you be like Rajan, our neighbor? I said, what do you mean? What do you want to be like Rajan? He said, look at Rajan. Every morning before he go, he hug and kiss his wife. Why can't you do that? Hey, I thought about it. I said, would you like me to do that? She said, okay, why? I would love that. That's okay, introduced her to me. And, when I don't know why when I come here and see this one gentleman, they always put him close to me. It always goes, I don't know, I think he's a singer or something. They put him close to me. Yeah. I feel, when I see him, I feel a bit down, you know. I had long hair, I had a beard, and I said, no, let me do a change of, go to and get a trim my hair and the beard and whatever. And then I went to the barber. So I asked him how much is my haircut. And then he looked at my hair and he said, you know what? It's going to cost too much money for you because your hair is too thick and my machine there. I said, okay, no problem, how much? He said, 250 rand for you cut your hair. So 250 rand, I said, okay. So I asked, how much for the shave? He said, 50 rand. So I can shave it. So that's how I finished off. It's been good being with you all. It's people like you all make it possible for me. I was not in comedy, I was not doing anything. This for the past four months, I'm doing it. And a lot of people, at times you approach certain people. What my point is, don't give up. If you're going to try something, if the first person rejects you, don't give up, try the next one. Like I always like to be a comedian, and then I so happened on the way I met some wonderful people who got trust in me and got faith in me. And, I'm privileged to have Zach here. And I was doing some jokes at the youth center, and it so happened I was in the right place at the right time. And then Zach came after me and we spoke. And then it just happened a couple of weeks, I think about a couple of days later, I got a message from Zini M. Ooh, but I heard that name, Zini M. I haven't seen Zini M. I heard that, hey, that's Zini M now. So I received a message from Zini M saying, Sebastian, I get good things about you. And, I would like to see some of your center. And that is how I'm here. I'd like to take this opportunity while Zach is here. I know I always thank you over chats or anything. I personally would like to thank you. Without you, it would not be possible for me. Thank you very much, ladies.